Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm just taking a look at two kind of Mediterranean trees which are both very able to be grown in the UK and both can produce fruit in the right conditions. Now here we have, quite blatantly, an olive tree. He kind of joins on from this kind of woodland area where you have an apple tree, ash, laburnums, and he kind of is bridging the gap between the hedge and the existing trees. And this guy's been in the ground a few years now. Went in, I believe, in about spring 2020, and he's done beautifully. He's got a really nice spreading canopy, and olive trees, when grown in the ground in the UK from a young age, they don't have that big contorted twisted bark look as the imported Mediterranean ones do. They grow in a nice tall and smooth form, very similar to, say, an ash tree such as this one here, obviously not as tall. So instead of that big contorted old Mediterranean look, you get this nice Mediterranean tree but grown in like a smooth British kind of way, just to do with the climate here, I suppose. As you can see, not a single contortion or twist in his bark. The tree has done beautifully this year. It's put on loads of foliage, looking really nice, and we even have somewhere just here a little olive coming into the autumn. See if we can zoom in a bit more. It's quite a nice size actually for a UK grown olive. Looking really nice, and he's enjoying the mid-October sun. Moving over in the undergrowth we have a fig tree, and I've had this thing for years. I've had it, I think I got both these trees in about 2013, and the olive tree, he stopped growing because he was in a pot for years, and so he went in the ground. And the fig tree, he did nothing as well in a pot. He just really resisted growing, and I thought a pot, and from my research, a pot would be better for him because they're not quite as hardy, they need a bit extra care. I gave this thing good soil in a pot in full sun, and he never grew. This thing just grew like a centimetre every summer, and as a result he would literally have about 2-3 leaves, very sparse plant. Now I kind of gave up on him, and last October I just placed him in the ground as he was losing his leaves, and he's now part of this kind of woodland habitat in the garden. And this year he has grown more than ever before. Would you believe it? You've got, if we can get zoomed in a bit, good couple of inches growth here, a good inch or two on that one, plenty of leaves, a couple of inches here. He's done more stalk growth than ever. Look at this top bit here, if we can focus. We've got a really nice strong growth on him now, and when this fig tree drops his leaves they all go at once. It's a nice little show. Now this guy's growing in kind of part shade really. He doesn't get all that much sun, but a decent amount, and he's done better here than he ever did in full sun. So just sinking his roots into the ground has done more for him than years of full sun and feeding ever did. So if you're growing a fig tree in a pot and it's not doing anything, whether you're planting it in shade or sun, I just recommend getting it in the ground. Nice smooth little trunk. As you can see, he's really part of this kind of woodland habitat. It's got all the wild garlic mustard plants around him which have been left for wildlife. Rubbing shoulders with this cotoneaster, which is nice ground cover, and under the canopy of the laburnum trees on the olive. So yeah, if I had any advice for growing these kind of Mediterranean trees in the UK, they don't really need protecting at all. They're both more than hardy for this country, and yeah, just get them in the ground. The longer you wait, the more stunted they'll be. The olive tree has shot up year upon year, and I wish I planted him earlier. He really is doing so well. And the fig tree, he's done so well this year. I'm sure he'll grow even more next year. If you have these trees, honestly, just get them in the ground. They will thank you for it. So yeah, it's my little Mediterranean set of trees here in the UK. Please tune in for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.